I have been promising you guys a traditional house build for weeks now. Today is the day you get a traditional house build. I know I gotta give you guys what you need. It's like you're a flower that needs water, sunshine, love, and a range of different aesthetics in The Sims 4. So that's what I'm doing today for you guys. And I'm also going to use just one CC pack, which is the Oak House pack. Okay, the Oak House pack has like 7 different parts of it. So starting off from live edit mode, if you don't know what that is, it's a build cheat, which basically allows you to get debug items. And debug items are items that you don't usually see in your build catalog. They're like extra ones that you can see in the world around you, but you don't usually have access to. Well, these I thought would be perfect to kind of structure our minimal, simple, but fancy garden, because this house is going to be like a dreamy family home. It's very American as well, so it's kind of like what you see in the movies. And I don't know if it's weird if you're an American hearing someone from another country, I'm from Australia, describing American homes as what you see in the movies. I don't know if that's weird, but for us, you know, we see the American aesthetic in film and TV mostly, unless you go to America. So this is like a movie house. This is a kind of home. I don't know where you would see this, but one time I went to Pasadena because I wanted to look at the Father of the Bride house. Father of the Bride's one of my favorite movies. And I realized like all the houses in Pasadena looked super perfect, like doll houses. So maybe this is like something you could find there. Although it's on a pretty big block. Big? Why did I just say big? I don't know. Oh, she's a little crazy. This might be a little bit too big for Pasadena. I don't know. I don't know the area well enough. I am not a local. So let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, like I said, this house is utilizing custom content from one creator. I've been listening to you guys. A lot of you have said you like custom content in my builds. A lot of you say you don't like it. It's kind of like 50-50. But I figured if we put custom content in just from one person, at least it's a lot easier to download because you only have to go to one site to download the stuff if you want it. So this custom content is by Pierre Zim, and Pierre Zim made a collection called the Oak House. And the Oak House is a really beautiful custom content pack that I actually found out about thanks to you guys. And I don't even know how you really describe the aesthetic. It's kind of like a traditional, rustic, country, traditional family kind of home pack. Okay, that's a really bad way to describe it, but it's very beautiful, and it kind of is the furniture you would expect to see if you walked into a home that is kind of in the countryside, which is quite fitting because soon we do have cottage living coming out. So I feel like this pack would definitely go well with that pack as well. But it also has kind of a modern element to it. So it has a bit of a mid-century modern vibe, but not in the way you usually see it, more like in the lighting. Anyway, you guys will see soon, but I like it very much. So this is the exterior of our house. Good news for you guys who are on console. If you want to download this without the custom content, this is base game on the exterior. So you don't even have to have any other packs to download the exterior of the house. It's just the interior that you'd have to redo. I'm actually wondering, it might not, I don't know if all builds come up on the gallery when you're on console, or if only builds without custom content come up. Because on PC, you can filter out builds that have custom content, or you can filter them into your search, and you can still download them if you don't have the CC. So hopefully you guys on console can use it in the same way. Just jumping through a few of the rooms here, I thought we'd do a few fade-ins and fade-outs from working on different things because this was quite a big build. It took me quite some time. And just to kind of move it along but still give you a taste of most of the rooms. The kitchen right here, I was really struggling on that island bench, so I just fixed it up into a regular rectangle. And the thing is with the Oak House is there's this beautiful like kitchen collection with this kind of plain stone top to it. And I was trying to figure out what kind of splashback I wanted to use, because I believe this pack also came with a stone splashback. And in the end, I used a wallpaper from Maxis that like happened to perfectly match the stone top almost. I think it was from the like working out pack, the exercise pack with like the climbing wall. See that? It like fits perfectly. So I thought that was good. And I also thought this window from Get Famous was pretty good too. So that kind of fits in nicely with the cottage theme surprisingly well. And it's just funny because I feel like you can grab different items from different Sims packs and they you can make so many of them work together, even with packs you wouldn't expect to. These items are all from their oak house. The oak house has some incredible clutter items, like those little tins, there's ceramics that are really pretty. I love this fireplace from the pack as well. And these are the lights that I said were kind of mid-century looking. Or you could say they're kind of steampunk looking as well, but you could also work for that too. But I love the fireplace. I love these chairs. They're so beautiful. And actually, technically, I think this armchair and this like leg sitter, what? Footrest, a leg sitter? Okay, I think I just came up with a new name for it. This leg sitter, I just love leg sitting on this. No, that's by Pierreism. I'm just gonna tell you guys which pack that's from, because that's actually from their latest collection, which was Calderon, Calderonne, by Pierreism as well. So technically that is not Oak House, but same creator. And come on, I could not use that armchair and that leg sitter. That was, it's so nice. I also love these couches. They have some really easy pieces that kind of click together. They're not modular furniture like we have in Dream Home Decorator, because this came out before that pack did, but it's still pretty good. And for each of these rooms, I wanted to use the Oak House wallpaper as well, because there's some really nice swatches. We have like navies, there's soft peachy colors or muted peachy colors. There's obviously like the classic browns and neutrals as well. It's just like a very classic pack, I feel. And I also love like the heaters you can put in each room too. And perhaps the item I've been using the most is like the long, I think I put it in the kitchen. It's like a long bench with drawers in it. It's kind of like a console table. So handy. It fits into every room, I swear. And then those side tables with the marble on top are also from that Calderon set, or Calderon set? I don't know how you pronounce it. So there's also a really nice rust red wallpaper, I believe, too. And I love the planters as well, because they come in like those like nice natural baskets. And then, like I said, the clutter is absolutely amazing. And there's these like wire baskets, which I thought were very cool and very West Elm. Actually, this pack does give me some West Elm vibes. Little less on the mid-century influence, but there's some West Elmy looking stuff in here, just because a lot of it's rustic. So yeah, lots of books on this shelf. And I'm also using whatever Maxis packs. Oh God, I'm getting tongue-tied today. I can. This is the formal lounge area. So this house, like I said, it's a big family home. It's spacious. There's like 3 lounge areas, maybe even 4. This is the formal lounge. And then there's a big pool outside, which we'll also look at when we tour the whole house in a little while. I love this bay seat as well. I thought this was really pretty because we end up putting some cushions on it. Another part of this pack is that there are these cushion sets you can use and like place on top of things. You can even place these on the bed as well. So you can have like a beautiful bed cushion set up if you want to. But it just kind of makes the house look very complete, and not just like furniture in a room, but rather like furniture that's built into the house, which I always feel looks very complete and unified. So we love that. That painting I think is also from the Calderon set as well. I think Jamesy just texted me. He did. We can look at that a bit later. And yeah, nice fireplace. I love this, like, what do you call it? Teapot with the flowers busting out of it, like Sims busting out. Nice rugs too. The rugs are pretty nice as well. I actually been using those rugs a lot. I'm just so glad I discovered this pack thanks to you guys. When you guys sent me this on Twitter, I was like, what is this? I need this in my game now. So good. And actually, I believe Pierreism has just gotten a dream internship or job. So I don't know if Pierreism's going to be making any more Sims custom content. I don't know how demanding that job will be. I have no idea. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I was like, yay, they got this dream job. And then I was like, oh no, a part of me is happy for them, but also worried that we'll never get any more custom content because this CC is so good. But you know what? Good on them. This desk area I was struggling with for a while, so we're just going to skip ahead to when it's complete. I figured the desk facing the window was the nicest option, because when I had it facing the other way, it was kind of traditional office vibes, but then sitting at the desk, it might be nicer to look out the window. And then this is one of the kids' bedrooms upstairs. I think there's 4 bedrooms in this house. So this is just like a very typical purple room, lots of purpley pinky colors and shelves to put things on and books and all of that good stuff. I love these little toys in the pack as well. There's actually a kids section of the pack where there's just some gorgeous like fox toys and bunnies and all of that kind of thing. So that's pretty. And how nice are the bedspreads with the throws across the ends of them? Thought that was quite pretty as well with the little tassels. It's quite detailed for Maxis Match, but it definitely still is Maxis Match. It's impressive how it manages to work. And these curtains are also from the Oak House too. So I kind of tried to make the curtains match all the wallpapers in the house. This room doesn't have an Oak House wallpaper. I believe this wallpaper is just base game. And then we've got some nifty knitting stuff coming in here. The nifty knitting desk, which I loved the nifty knitting pack. I think it's so nice that they got the community to vote on a couple of packs. I do wonder if they'll be doing that again. Like I would love to see the sale results on those packs to see if the community voting actually did end up creating packs that were big sellers, or if it was like a smaller collection of the fans who would have purchased it. That would be very interesting to see, actually. And yeah, I moved the shelves to the other side of the room because I felt like they just looked nicer above the desk, and if we kept the shelves on the other side, it would be like shelf city and that'd just be too much. So this is a cute little like craft corner for the kids. It's actually quite a mature room for a little child, you know? Like, I feel like it's half a teen room, young teen room, or child transitioning to teenager room. Because it is kind of, I don't know, to me it looks a bit sophisticated. My bedroom when I was a kid, I'm trying to remember, there was stuff stuck up on the walls, there were toys around the place, and bits and bobs. Nothing was unified at all or well put together. Actually, whenever I see kids' rooms, like online, I'm like, how is it so well put together? Like, obviously the parents do it, but I just can't well, I guess the rooms are all cleaned up and maybe, I don't know, I feel like if I had a kid, the room might be unified, but the things and tools that they use and toys or writing pads or craft or whatever, there would have to be a really good amount of storage to be able to pack it all away and it not be on display when the place is clean. That's what I get confused about, because you see these rooms and it's like perfectly decorated, but without that much storage. So I'm like, where is all the kids' actual stuff? I don't know how they do it. Maybe there's a playroom. with more storage. I don't know. Would you let your kids write on their walls in their bedrooms? Because I remember I wrote on the wall once and I didn't get like in trouble, but my parents were like disappointed, which is worse than trouble when you understand disappointment. Especially when you're first learning to understand disappointment. And they were like, you can't do that. That's not good. That's not good. And I was like, oh, I feel so bad. And I always wanted to write on the walls, but I knew I couldn't. And I was like, imagine if I got to write on the walls, how awesome that would have been. Maybe I should make a writing wall. Oh, that would be a cool thing to put in The Sims, like a chalk paint wallpaper where it's like wallpaper you apply to the wall and then the Sims can draw on it. Or like panels on the lower wall that the kids can draw their pictures on. That would be fun. Chalk's pretty cool. I don't know if it's environmentally friendly though. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Another thing that I used to do a lot when I was a kid is we would make homemade Play-Doh. Like, Play-Doh was the slime of the 90s, okay? Like, Play-Doh was where it was at. I know kids these days love their slime, but Play-Doh was it. And then I remember we used to put salt in the Play-Doh and I would like eat it because it tasted really salty. I just had, good memories of Play-Doh. Anyway, this is our finished house and I've got to tell you guys, my game is so laggy. I don't know, obviously I have mods and CC turned on and I wonder if it's this lot because it's like a big lot, or if it's from the new update. I'm not sure, but if it's lagging a lot during this, I apologize for that being a bit frustrating. But anyway, this is our perfect house. You'd walk past this house and be like, wow, that looks like a fancy home. We got lots of vines on the side, which we love. We got a nice pool out here with some pool chairs. And one of my personal favorite things is that we have this beautiful awning over this kind of country looking rustic dining table. So I thought that was very nice. And I also love that all of these paths are constructed, bless me, constructed so it's very neat. It's well put together. It's unified, as we said before. Anyway, the pancakes have decided to move in. Also, look at those chairs at the front door. So the entrance room's kind of like a little less fancy than you might expect it to be. We've got the classic round table that I feel like is in every fancy home. If we go here, this is our formal living area. So this is a bit bougie. This is where, the adults hang out. I don't think the kids would be in here very often. And then we've got these really nice urns sitting on there. It also comes through to the kitchen, which is handy. The kitchen's very plain. I feel like you can add what you want to this kitchen. You can have the time of your life adding to it and making it a little bit more interesting, but I did keep it pretty basic. And then in here, we have a sneaky little laundry room if you are into laundry. And then this is the thing I was talking to you about, the console table that I was obsessed with. I love the plates on the walls too. Got this dining table, we've even got a bar. This goes out to the patio area. Fancy. And then this must be a bathroom. Oh yeah, that's a bathroom. Yeah, I totally forgot about the bathroom. Okay, and then we go through here. This is an interesting floor plan as well. It's different to what I've done in the past. This is like a casual TV room, it's at the foot of the stairs. It's just like a hangout spot. And then there's probably another bathroom in here. There is, this is the shower that came with this pack. How nice is that? With also the mirror and the sink. That's all Oak House. And then there's a toilet in here. The gold looks really good with those dark blue navy tiles. So in here, this is pretty cool. This is the entrance to the parents' room. This door is from Cats and Dogs. So this is the parents' wing. This is a big room, you guys. It even has like your walk-in wardrobe in here. You've got your little study nook. You got your fireplace nook, the 4-poster bed. Like, I really wanted there to be an epic parent suite in this house. And then they have their bathtub with double sinks. Look at these little items, super cute. And then we've got the shower over there, which is quite fancy. I quite like the colors, like the rosy colors in this room. Going upstairs, there's a beautiful double staircase. There's that beautiful console table again and some beautiful frames on the walls. This is the kids' lounge area. So there's a TV here and a more modern fireplace. And, you know, it's got some nice like rustic warm tones, some bookshelves, the little fox there. It's feeling a little bit more casual upstairs, which we love. Now through here, this is, I don't know, teen room maybe. It's quite a musical looking room. I didn't really like this room, to be honest. I don't know. I liked the bathroom I did in here with like all the greens, and I like the products here. Oh, that's a sick shelf. We should take a picture of that. Oh my God, I love that shelf. So many, like, I just love when we have clutter. It just looks so lived in, right? Okay, so that's the room I don't like. I don't know. I just didn't like it. So feel free to change that room. Just bulldoze it. This room is very peachy. So this could be a guest room or probably a teen room. Love these at the end of the bed. It's kind of like the bed's got 2 feet or a set of boobs or something. Then we've got this little door area that goes to the ensuite. We have a lot of bathrooms in this place. Beautiful shelf with leather straps there. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, they share this bathroom. That's right. I remember now. And then this is the last room, which we saw, which is like the purple room. Oh, it looks like these guys are really enjoying this room too. So that's nice. So there you go. This is our perfect family big home. Let me know what you think. I have uploaded it to the gallery as the Oak House. Or maybe it was like Oak Estate, something along those lines. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I will link the Oak House downloads below. And as always, I hope you are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're on in the world. I'll speak to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.